Yo, what's going on, wrestling fans? You are tuned in to the Undisputed Champ Sports Podcast. Thank you guys for listening. I'm your host, Preston. Today, we're actually going to do likes and dislikes of Tuesday Night Smackdown. First and foremost, we are joined by the one and only Thumbs Up Tommy. Say what's up to the people.
What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday night. It's the one and only Thumbs Up Tommy. Let's talk about the Blue Brand.
All right, and we saving the best for last, and we're also joined by the man of the hour, Carmine. Say what's up to the people.
What's up, everybody? Let's go. We're talking about SmackDown Live. Let's get it.
Let's get it. All right, so we're going to start off with our likes and dislikes because neither one of us have prepared. I should have prepared better for this. We don't really have the cards, but we're going to actually just talk about what we like and dislike about SmackDown. It's going to be a lot of likes here, unfortunately. For those who don't like SmackDown, too bad. All right, so we're going to start off with Tommy. What did you like about SmackDown?
3 words. Well, 4. The Kevin Owens Show. First segment, top to bottom, phenomenal. I love KO's promo, against Kofi Kingston. Saying about, he's like, oh, if you want to blame me, blame for what I actually did. I didn't hurt Big E. I'm a decent person. And then he got into the match. And that match was fucking phenomenal. Bro, 2 bullfrog splashes and a senton off the top rope.
Bro, this is what we were talking about on the last review. I don't understand how Monday Night, how Monday Night Raw should have started? Ricochet versus Cesaro. Easy.
Facts.
Just start it off. Ricochet versus Cesaro. When you know authority figure coming out, we don't need no bullshit ass segment. Like even though I liked what I saw in the beginning, I did like it. It was great. But you know what? It's a wrestling show.
Yeah.
Start out your fucking show with wrestling. How about that? How about your show with what you're known for?
That idea is so crazy, it just might work, right?
Like, this match was pay-per-view level.
Yeah.
To me. It was awesome.
Absolutely.
I fucking loved it. I love, listen, WWE has not, they right now they're doing some things great. They're doing, many things not so great. But boy, oh boy, are they doing Kofi Kingston awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
His confidence on the microphone, his intensity on the microphone is great. And in the ring, this is why Jinder Mahal as WWE champion didn't work. For one, Jinder Mahal is not as good in the ring as Kofi Kingston. That's number one. Number two, when you try to make someone his entire WWE career that was a jobber to try to make him as a champion all of a sudden, it's not gonna work. Like Kofi is doing so well, not only because it's been 11 years, because he's a decorated WWE superstar. He's had
fucking success title over the years. Exactly.
He's won every fucking title under the sun, and the WWE Championship is the only one that escaped him. But, the fans love him. You got people. You gave people time to invest in him, and that's why it works. That's why when Kofi gets in a ring with whoever he gets in a ring with, it's going to be a good match because he's that talented. That's why we can take him seriously as a WWE champion.
Bro, I didn't even care that they made so much emphasis that this was a Money in the Bank rematch because it was that good.
Yeah, and I just like what they're doing with him. They're making him a legitimate WWE champion. He's taking on all challenges.
He's a credible champion.
He's taking on all comers, and he's fighting, and it's awesome. You know what I mean? Like I told y'all, if he loses him tomorrow, I'm good. To me, I'm good. I don't want that, obviously, but to me, I'm good because they made him so credible, made him so good. Like, when's the last time you've seen a WWE champion like this? Like, just fights anybody, anytime, anywhere. Like, I don't remember. Maybe I don't know, man. Like, I just think what they're doing with him is awesome. So, and the match was just great.
Yeah, the match was amazing.
Was great, man.
And one thing I did like about the match, amongst other things, so when I talk about wrestlers, and the reason why I put an emphasis on people coming out having more moves than just like a set of 4, a set of 5, or whatever, when somebody does something like what Kevin Owens did when he did a senton, when he did a frog splash, that shows that he's like going into his bag. He pulling out all the stops to try to put it into this match, so that the person that he does it to, when they kick out of a pin, when they survive through the match, it lets you know that they went through a lot more than just a regular match to win this. It made Kofi Kingston look so good. Made him look so good with this match.
Yep.
and
Yeah,
I
they made
really
him look that
appreciate
much
that.
stronger.
It made him look that much stronger because Kevin Owens did everything he could, and he was even talking. He was like, "All right, this is it." He tried everything: senton, frog
Yep.
splash, everything you
Oh
could
my
Bro,
think of.
god,
Nothing worked.
that senton was fucking beautiful.
Oh, it was amazing.
Oh,
It
was
bro.
was
that
amazing.
beautiful,
KO
dude?
KO showed out tonight.
I'm like, yo,
hmm
how's that belly flipping like
And,
that? That's
and
crazy.
I also like this. I also love this, and I
Hmm.
love what they did. And they did it so subtly that I don't know why WWE don't do this more often. You know what was so subtly great? It was KO versus Kofi. That's it.
Hmm.
There was no Woods. There was no Sammy. There was no
No
Dolph. They
Big
showed
E.
Dolph backstage watching the match.
I'm so glad
There's
he
no
didn't
Dolph at
interfere.
there was no Dolph at all in the show.
Hmm.
I love the fact that they did that. Like, don't wear it out.
Oh, yeah.
Give it a break. We saw it last night on Raw. We don't need to see it again on SmackDown. Cool. Give it a break. Give it a small little break, and save it for the go home show, or whatever. But we
Facts.
got KO versus Kofi, and these two dudes just went. That's it. And there was a
They tore it
decisive winner.
down.
It was a decisive winner with no interference, no fuckery. That's it. And that Trouble in Paradise, yo,
It was
that was
beautiful.
one of the best
That
Trouble
was
in Paradise
beautiful.
I've
Oh
It
seen.
my
landed
god.
That was
perfectly,
one of
bro.
the best
No,
because
and
that was
also,
one of the
bro.
first times.
Hmm?
That was one of the first times I ever seen the Trouble in Paradise come out of nowhere.
Yes.
Literally, bro. And let me tell you, just the way that it happened, it just drives home the point even further that I've always said. It takes two to tango, because KO sold the fuck out of that kick. The way
Oh,
he just
he really
dropped.
got kicked in the head face though. He really did get
Yeah,
kicked. Like,
yeah, that shit was,
he, he
yeah,
took
bro.
that.
That shit was beautiful. Like when KO got thrown against the ropes, the trouble. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Trouble in Paradise was the last
Last
thing
thing
that
I
I
was
thought
thinking
was
of
gonna
too.
happen.
I
I was
thought
not thinking he was gonna hit him with
I was
that.
like, he gonna
Like I
clothesline him.
thought,
I
yeah,
thought
he's
he
gonna
was
close on
gonna
him,
like set
or
him
he's
up
gonna
for a New
duck
Day
or
boom
something.
drop or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then he just boom, just hit him. Well, he did get him with a boom drop.
He did
Like
he
he
did get him
shot.
with a boot drop. But
Yo, that was awesome.
that lets you know he's so good at it that he didn't have as much time as he normally did to spin around and do the Trouble in Paradise. He got that mug off
He
quick.
quick. He quick. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Kofi don't always need to load up. He
He
don't
don't.
always need to load
Yeah,
up. He can just do it because
Hmm.
he gets it off quick as
exactly,
fuck. That was,
bro.
I don't remember the
Just like
last time. That
how
I think that was the best one I've seen. I think that was the best. I
I
think that
agree.
was his best Trouble in Paradise ever.
I agree.
Like I
Cause
think that was the
the
best
other
one,
ones look a
bro.
little sloppy, but not too bad. But this one,
hmm
it had to be perfect and on point because if he would have missed it or even been off a little bit, it would have looked really bad. But he got this one off. It was beautiful.
Yep.
facts.
It was
Yep.
beautiful. I like that.
Yep. For sure.
All
Definitely.
right,
Anything else you
so
like,
what's
Tommy?
I would
Nah, he's
say
done. He's done. He's done. He's done. You're done, bro.
Oh yeah,
You're
because
done.
we only got so many to pick
It's a,
from.
it's
So
a, it's a 2 hour show, bro. You're done, bro. I'm sorry. It's not a 3 hour
all
show. You're
right.
done.
Okay,
he
you
Anyway,
go,
eliminated.
anyway,
bro.
anyway. I really liked the Bailey and what's her name?
Lacey
Bailey and
Lacey
Evans.
Lacey
Evans.
Evans match. Yeah, I thought that was a really good match.
I
It
agree.
was pretty solid. Yeah, I liked it. It was good. I enjoyed it.
It made Lacey
Yeah,
look good.
I thought it was
Hey,
a really good match. I liked the confrontation between
with Charlotte.
Bailey and Charlotte. That Bailey gave her a shot, and I also liked because basically Charlotte kind of cost Lacey the match. And I like the fact that Lacey was like, you went after Charlotte after the match. He went after her. I mean,
Uh,
Charlotte gave it to her, but obviously now we're seeing they're gonna tease that these two are gonna go at it.
mhm.
So
Yep.
I like that whole entire thing, that whole entire segment. I thought was pretty good. That match, I thought the match was pretty good between those two. And you know the Charlotte. This is where Charlotte being involved actually worked. It was actually good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
like it actually
I
furthered
liked
the
it.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I agree 100%. I'm trying to think of what I liked. I mean, I know there's a lot to like,
Yo,
but you got
the cops coming after you, bro.
oh shoot.
For real, bro. I'm like, what the hell?
Wrap it up, put the scale up. No, but like, I'm trying. Man, that match is so amazing. I can't even think of anything to top that one.
This guy
That
put
that
the
match,
scale up.
that match and the man. But it's yeah. I'm gonna have to just agree with you guys. I can't even try to make up anything else to try to say that
What are
something
you
was
talking about?
amazing for SmackDown.
Oh, you didn't like anything
Man,
else?
I liked other things. Like I like the Carmella Mandy situation. I like that one. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm trying to think of something really
I loved how
specific.
R-Truth is now a two-time 24/7 champion.
I like that, but the way that we got there, I didn't like that.
Yeah,
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 that
I
was
didn't
part of
like
my
that.
dislikes.
all right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
well,
didn't like
it's
that.
a unanimous dislike, so let's talk about it. Anything with Shane McMahon, it needs to go.
Yeah,
Automatic fail.
It needs to go, bro. It's done.
it's so
It's over.
it's so like him, and then just watching Drew as a henchman and watching
Oh my
That
Elias
God,
that
being
that
wasted.
that
was
that's
the
the
main
thing.
thing that pissed me off about it. The fact that Drew McIntyre is a lackey again.
That's the thing that infuriates me the most about this because you can Elias being a henchman, you can see it. It's
That's
okay. It's fine.
believable.
You can see that.
Mhm.
But Drew McIntyre being a henchman? No, 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 no,
Hell
no, no,
no.
no, no,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no,
so
no, no.
disrespectful, bro. He's
Like
way
that's
beyond that.
insulting.
That needs to stop.
He's too good,
That
bro.
needs to stop.
They're gonna waste him.
Although I'm not gonna lie, first I did like the fact that Elias finally got a belt. I'm like I don't know.
Yeah,
I did like the fact that he finally got
Just
even though it lasted
what's
like
it
30
called? The
minutes, but he
process.
finally got a belt. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
but I can see him
yeah,
being the guy.
I
Hey,
like it.
but
When am I gonna get a belt? All right, all right, all right. We're gonna give you a belt. And then he's like,
hey,
all
but
right, you got the belt, so shut up.
the sad part is that's probably the only belt Elias will ever have.
It's a shame, bro.
Now that I think about it, I'm sorry. I gotta reverse back. That promo by Daniel Bryant. That's one of my likes.
Oh,
That
awesome,
was
Oh,
so good.
awesome.
that's
That was so
obvious
good. That was
though.
Oh,
so
that was
good.
so good. And
That's a given.
I liked, and this is where WWE does things right.
Hmm.
They picked they picked Daniel Bryan bashing Oklahoma in
Hmm.
Oklahoma, and they picked the most blue collar tag team
Mhm.
to come out and answer the challenge because they're in
Fact.
a blue collar state.
That
So
was so
I thought that
smart.
was smart. I thought that was so genius for them to do that, and it worked out. Every machinery got a good pop when they came out.
They
They
did.
got a really
No,
good pop.
that
Yeah.
like it was smart on three levels. That because blue collar town. Two, it's a fresh team that is hungry and they wanna get a shot. And three, what's their motto? Stakes and weights. Stakes, as in cows, which Daniel Bryan was just ranting about.
Yeah, and
Oh
also
yeah, the pig named
and
Wiggles.
also yeah, no, the pig named Wiggles, and
Yeah,
then what was it? The cow
Herbert the cow or
named
something like that. Wilbur,
Wilbur,
something like that.
Wilbur, yeah, Wilbur. It was
Or some shit like
Wilbur.
that.
Yeah,
But you know what I thought about though too about heavy machinery? I think if you really look at it, what the things that we've seen of heavy machinery before is funny segments with Otis and so Otis is really getting this over
yeah.
to me.
He
Otis is
is.
really getting
He's
this
like
over.
he's like
Really,
the true
yo,
personality of the
him
duo.
him standing in the ring while Tucker Stalker, he just shaking his
Hmm.
jelly. I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
what
like
is this
what are you
guy doing? He
doing?
just, it was so
Yeah.
funny. He just kept
Otis
doing it.
is
He
a
just kept
trip.
doing it, dude.
Yeah, that's
Oh
funny.
He
my
just kept
god.
doing it.
And also too, Daniel Bryan was running down the SmackDown tag division too. So, I thought that
That's
was
awesome. He needs to. I
yeah,
thought that was great.
I thought that was
He
great
needs to.
because it's
And
self conscious.
for him to say absolutely for him to say like it's for him and WWE. I think it's him and WWE letting everybody know we know our tag team division is trash. Just give us time.
And they about to fix it.
Just give us time.
Yeah.
That's basically what that was.
Yeah,
But Daniel Bryan saying this, and you know what I mean. And truthfully, I think truthfully that's Daniel Bryan himself going to them
Exactly.
backstage like, listen, I'm going to rejuvenate this tag team division. No more is bullshit.
No, and you know
This
what?
this
I
stuff is done.
absolutely like some people might look at it as an insult that Daniel Bryan's relegated to a tag team, as some might say it, but I think it's a great thing because Daniel Bryan, he can take anything and just make it
Even when
gold.
he was GM, he always talked about the tag team wanting the tag team division to be great.
hmm
I've always seen
Exactly.
Daniel Bryan talk about the tag team division. Like he loves tag team wrestling. Like he
Yeah, you can
loves tag
see
team
it.
wrestling. So
You could see he's having fun with being in a team with
absolutely.
Rowan right now.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think it's bad that he's a part of a tag team, especially having the tag
Oh
team
no,
belt.
Why?
I'm
Daniel,
just saying, some people might think that it's a bad thing, but I think it's great.
Yeah, I don't know why they would think that, and I think they're
Why
smart.
though?
Yeah, it don't make any sense, and
I don't know, because
Why?
some people might
He
look at
had
it
a
like
good
that.
run as WWE champ till WrestleMania.
yeah,
He had a good run.
Eh,
So
he had a
he
great run.
like so now let other people get the chance
yeah,
at on the top.
Exactly.
On top. Let other people get a chance on top. Let Daniel Bryan do what he wants and makes the tag team division glorious again.
and they're
Bring it
smart too
back.
because for his
Yeah.
character, he needs to have a belt on him. So it's like whatever they do, they just need to have a belt on him.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. I 1000% agree, bro.
that was smart by them.
Yeah, I like
For
that
sure.
catchphrase. The planet's tag team champions. I love that.
One of the greatest of the world, and what they say they sacrifice their lives to the planet, unlike the rest of you people out here
Mhm.
eating
Mhm.
animals and stuff like that.
When he came out,
Eating hyper intelligent animals. I was like, what?
yo,
Yeah, they
when
smart.
it came out for a talking segment, bro, I knew he was gonna mention hot dogs and burgers and shit because yesterday was Memorial Day. I just
Of
knew it. I knew it was
course.
happening, bro. I'm
Like you
like,
knew
oh my
that
god,
was
here we go.
coming.
Like here we go. Like if they didn't have that
That was
on,
obvious, bro.
if they didn't have that on SmackDown, oh my god, would have been such a missed opportunity.
Oh
Oh my
yeah,
goodness,
Oh my god. And leave it to Daniel Bryan to just capitalize on it.
for
yeah,
sure,
he's so good, and
absolutely.
Eric Rowan
Oh
tried to
my
get in on it
god.
too. That's funny. Like,
Oh, another thing we can like also another really good Aleister Black video
oh
segment.
Yes.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
Aleister Black
Finally,
Hmm.
showing Mojo Rawley how to properly do that backstage
And
promo.
I love the fact that he's saying you think I'm waiting for my spot to go at someone? No, I'm waiting for someone to challenge me. I love that.
It's
I
like
thought
I
that was
want y'all
awesome.
to come at me.
I really love that.
yeah,
So did they say on the show that it's gonna be Demon Valor versus Almas?
Yeah, it's
yeah.
supposed
They've
to
been
be
saying that for
Demon
weeks.
versus Almas, yeah.
So it's Demon Valor versus Almas? Come on, man! I just gave away that Almas is not winning.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, by the way,
Like, what the fuck?
two things about that segment. One, Almas is better. His English has gotten a lot noticeably
Yeah.
better.
It is.
And
It is.
and two, did y'all notice that fly ass Mexican mask pendant he had on his chain?
Nah, I
Was it a
didn't see it.
Bro,
luchador mask?
that shit looked fly, bro. I had to look at it like a good minute. I was like, yo, is that what I think it is? I had to, like, cause he had it on a little gold chain, and I couldn't quite tell because of the camera angle at first. But then I had to like look at it real good. I'm like, yo, that's like a lucha libre mask. That shit
Was
look
that his
fresh.
mask? Like his original mask from before?
I don't know whose mask it is. It may have been like an
Was it white?
homage to his old mask. It was like it was kind of like black and like a little bit of white.
It
But you know what?
probably
You
was.
know what? You know what's getting was lost in all of this that I really really like, and I think WWE needs to do this more often. Do this week. You can do this every week. Have certain wrestlers not be on the show.
Yeah.
Give them a break and give us some.
Hmm
Finn wasn't on. He was. I mean, he had. They showed a
He was
little
in a
video of him talking.
pre-recorded segment, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
but he wasn't on the show.
Right.
Almost
Ali
did his little
wasn't on the
backstage thing,
show.
but he wasn't on the show. I mean, even though I really, really missed Ali on the show, obviously, but he wasn't on the show. I like that.
Hmm.
Give other people a chance. It's a weekly television show.
Yeah, you don't have to use the same people every
Give
week.
first of all, give your wrestlers that type of a break, and they will like being there even more if you can give them that type of a break, even if it's a week and a half, 2 weeks. Give them
Exactly.
that type of a break, and it will rejuvenate them and refresh them. But also us as an audience, it's gonna rejuvenate us. So when they do come back in the next week, like, oh
Hmm
shoot, he's back, cool, I missed him, whatever, for that
Hmm.
week or whatever. Like I think they need to keep doing that.
Keeps
They
it
just really
fresh.
Yep.
need to keep doing that. It's easy. Honestly, it's really easy for them to do it on SmackDown because it's only 2 hours. Now, bro, I'm be honest with y'all, bro. Uh, as long as Monday Night Raw is 3 hours, bro, we just gonna get the same thing every time.
Yeah.
Honestly,
And Lord
I
knows they're
don't
never
think
gonna
they
give
can
up that
make.
third hour.
I don't think they can make a great, consistent 3 hour show. I just think it's impossible.
Unless they got a consistent storyline that's interesting going through it. I think that's the only time that Raw has been like pretty good all the way through. But you're right. I think and that's why they try to make some changes where they didn't have any wrestling in the first hour, so they can get people to start
Hmm
watching it during the end of the show and stuff like that. I think that was a bad idea. That was a really bad idea.
hmm
I didn't like that.
Yep.
Hey,
So
you didn't like
grades,
what?
gentlemen.
Wait, you didn't like what? I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I noticed that they tried to flip it because they noticed that the ratings dropped towards the third hour of Raw. So what they did is they kept no wrestling in the first hour and then did all the stuff in the second and third hour to try to get more people to watch it towards
Yeah,
the
that's
end.
true.
But I think
That's
that
true, but
worked to their detriment a little bit.
yeah, that doesn't work.
It doesn't.
So basically, if your first hour you don't have wrestling on your first hour, you're basically telling people, hey, don't expect a wrestling show tonight. So why would they keep watching?
You're basically boring us for the first
Yeah, it's
hour.
like
Like-
watching basketball. The first quarter, all we doing is watching the commentators talk. Like,
Like, yeah,
like
bro,
what are we
like-
doing? Like that it don't
like,
make sense.
Nobody wants to see that.
And I don't
That's
want to keep bringing up
retarded.
AEW, but you want to show people why they should continue to watch your product. Not that you have to put on a show like Double or Nothing. I don't want to compare a pay per view to a weekly show, but you want to start
Listen,
off the gate
man.
and be like, hey, this is
Listen,
why
man,
we're the
listen,
best.
I'm not trying to compare, but let's be honest and let's be real. And this is the most frustrating thing about WWE. This is the most frustrating thing. You see the matches that we saw in AEW?
Mhm.
We can easily see those matches in WWE because of the talent that they have on that roster.
They just choose not to do it.
I don't understand why we didn't get an Usos
Easily.
revival rematch Monday. That would have been a perfect time to do that. That could have easily filled up that first hour. We got a 20-25 minute match between those two, and then if the Cesaro and Ricochet match was longer, like it's so easy. It's right there,
It
bro.
is easy. For the first, yeah, absolutely. Because you could have did the second hour. You could have did it was in the second hour the Seth and Sammy match, and then
That was
you
the
do Fatal
last
Four-Way as the
match.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, yeah, you leave that last match before that. You can have done that Fatal 4-Way just to have that wrestling on there and maybe give like if it's a 3-hour show,
Mhm.
how about you do something different and give the actual wrestling the time.
Exactly.
Facts.
The time that you want to fill with crappy segments, backstage segments or in-ring segments.
That don't
Just
elevate
give-
anything.
Just know what wrestlers that you're giving that time,
Mhm.
but give them that time. If you're gonna have Cesaro and Ricochet in a match, make that 25 to 30 minutes.
Facts.
Even if you got to go through 2 commercial breaks, so what?
It is what it is.
Make it happen.
So what?
You got to do what you got to. And if we're gonna do the wild card rule, you got to mix up the wrestlers. That's not wild card if you keep picking the same 4 or 5 wrestlers. To
Why
go.
is
Bro.
Roman on every show?
Same show, same thing.
Why?
Every Raw, we getting Roman, we getting.
I don't need to see
We
Roman
get
and
Shane
Drew
McMahon.
on Raw and SmackDown every week. Why?
There's so many people on the roster.
Like I don't need to see Shane either, but he's the only one that's understandable because he basically runs both shows.
Both shows, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, and
But
R-Truth
everyone
because he has
else-
that 24/7 title.
Yeah,
that's
you can
the-
understand
that's it.
Shane because he's a McMahon.
That's it. And also, this is what I want. And I don't care. Let's say Finn Balor, he's a SmackDown superstar. If he shows up on Raw, I don't want to see him on SmackDown.
Exactly. Have him take the night
don't.
off that on SmackDown.
I don't. If you're gonna do that, I don't want to see him on SmackDown unless it's something that has to do with a storyline. So you have to keep the continuity. Cool.
Mhm.
But if it's not, like let's say if he comes on Raw just to help somebody out or just to do like a random match that has nothing to do with his feud on SmackDown, then I don't want to see
Facts.
like him on SmackDown. Wait till the next week to do that to continue to
Facts.
whatever feud he has.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So like.
And you got people in the
They're
back.
wearing this wild card shit out, bro. Honestly, truthfully, this is what I think. Now, this is what I think. I think they just did that wild card rule just to have Roman on both shows. Period.
Pretty much, if you look at it. I mean, he's there. He's on Raw every fucking week now.
That's
even
what
though
I
he's
think.
supposed to be on
Yeah.
SmackDown.
Now
Yeah.
more than ever, that's what I think. That man is on every show. WWE. I said in many podcasts ago, it was impossible now for me to dislike Roman Reigns, to boo Roman Reigns. You're really testing my patience.
Oh yeah, he's getting there. He's getting there.
You are,
Oh, yeah.
and what sucks, it is not his fault.
It's
It's
not. He's
y'all
just
fault.
doing what he's told.
Mhm.
It's y'all fault. It's ridiculous.
And they're doing
It is
so.
so ridiculous.
And this is what I don't like is when they I don't mind them trying to put somebody over, but when it's becoming forced that you want people to like him, especially like when he what he did with R-Truth with the 24/7 title. He's like, here, I'm gonna save
That
your
was
title
cool.
for
I
you.
didn't mind that. I didn't mind that.
I thought it was cool, but it was more about Roman than it was about R-Truth. It wasn't.
I mean,
It wasn't about
It
R-Truth.
was, but to play devil's advocate, it's kind of like evening the odds because Truth lost the title because it was a 3-on-1 assault.
Yeah, but that should have been Truth putting that last move on Elias to get that title. It shouldn't have been Roman's spear. You see how they like just give the credit to Roman for that? Like I don't
Yeah,
like when they do that.
yeah, I get where you're coming
Yeah,
from, but
yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, at the end of the day, like the whole Roman situation right now, I feel like they may have heard what Carmine said about you can't make us hate Roman anymore, and then Vince said,
He's like, ha,
"Hold my
yeah,
beer."
right.
He's like, "Hold my beer, bitch."
We'll
I'm gonna
see.
make you hate him, damn it. Like, and then now we hate him, and then it's just I don't know. I mean, and you got people backstage, and I don't want to make this any longer, but you got Buddy Murphy on the roster. You got Cedric
Bro, where the
Alexander.
fuck
You got
is
Why?
so
Murphy?
many.
Where is
Murphy,
he?
I
Where
don't
is he?
know. I don't. And this wild card rule, he should have been on Raw. He should have been. He should have been there. If they want to put him in something, it would have been cool to see him in in a triple threat match with Cesaro, Ricochet, and Buddy Murphy. That would have been a cool match to
Oh
see.
my God.
Like, there's opportunities to do certain things, and they're just putting the same stars everywhere, and it's getting.
Bro,
you
you just gave me
you
a
just
dream
pissed me
match.
off. No, you just pissed me off.
I'm
No,
mad at you
no.
right now, for
You
real,
ain't give me a
man.
dream match. You pissed me the hell
Yeah,
off by
it's
saying that bullshit.
and it's right there,
My
bro. It's
my
like, it's not
nigga,
hard.
my nigga, Buddy Murphy
Bro.
showed up on Raw and got in the ring with Ricochet. What?
Oh my
Yes.
God, dude.
Give him some reps, bro. It's another heel they could build up, and these are
What?
opportunities to do that, especially with this wild card rule. There's no excuse. I don't see why they can't do it.
Exactly.
Well, this is why I say this is why it's so frustrating. The same matches we saw in AEW, WWE could make a whole show of those.
Yeah, because
With the wrestlers that they have, they can have. Oh, bro, we can run down a fucking list of wrestlers that can put on the same exact type of match.
yeah, because although AEW has a lot of talent, WWE has way more talent on their roster.
Yes, exactly.
And they don't use
yes.
it. And they don't use it.
Yes.
It's
Why?
going to waste.
Why? Why
Yes,
does the Major
bro.
Bros got the title and we never see him on TV? Like I don't understand that at all.
We can keep going back and forth on this all night, gentlemen, but yeah, we
guys.
digress.
Listen, guys. Kenny Omega's fantastic, but Ricochet, Johnny Gargano, Buddy Murphy,
Adam
Cesaro,
Cole.
Adam Cole. These guys can say, "Hold my fucking beer."
Oh yeah.
And raise the bar.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, come on, guys.
Oh,
Like, there's so many.
we'd be remiss to
get
forget
to the
about the
list to
dream.
run it down. I didn't even like, bro. There's a lot more. I just didn't.
The
didn't run down
dream.
the list.
Come on,
like,
bro.
come on. There's a lot more. Like, that's what makes it more frustrating. It's there. It's right there in front of your face.
You gotta do a shuffle the deck a little bit. It don't even have to be like it's so much stuff you can do it different every week. It's not even like if you're gonna do the wild card rule, do the wild card rule. I don't like seeing people in a loser locker room chasing the 24/7 title when they could be doing stuff in the ring as
It's
well.
called the wild card rule, but there's nothing wild card about it. If it's the same people every single time.
Exactly.
And bro, I don't want to
That's-
see EC3
that's
chasing the
ironic.
24/7 title. It looks
But
crazy.
another thing that's so stupid about this wild card rule, and I think that's why they didn't do it. But that shit should have been open to everybody.
Yeah.
Even NXT.
I'm sorry, but I needed to see Velveteen Dream with that North American title just pop up on Raw for a promo.
Yeah, they should. I mean, they
Just
were already
saying,
kind of
like-
doing it. With
Yes.
I don't see why they couldn't have done that. Why not?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it, man.
Facts.
It is what
But
it is.
anyway, grades, gentlemen. Grades.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll let y'all go.
Preston, you want to go first?
I'll give it a B plus. I'll give it a B.
I second that. I'm giving it a B+.
I third that. Definitely. B+.
B+ across the board, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just letting you know, WWE, just for future reference, it's not an A because of Shane McMahon. Just saying.
Yeah, same.
Yo, bro,
Hey.
you know when I'm done with something, that shit's getting shitted on. I'm sorry. It's getting shitted on,
over.
bro. When I'm done with something, I'm
we
done.
Know. We know.
I am done. Just ask Baron Corbin. When I'm done, I'm done.
Just as Jinder Mahal.
Bro. Oh, speaking of, he got his ass whooped.
Yeah, he did.
They got mollywopped.
Yeah, he got. Yeah, he did get mollywopped.
Yo.
That was crazy. I was like, dang. I started
Oh
feeling bad for
shit.
him.
That was funny.
Yo.
That was funny. R2 ran
Just
into
ran
Drake
his ass
Maverick.
in there.
That was funny when R2 ran into Drake Maverick and they looked at each other and he hit him
He's
and he
like,
started
you,
running
and he
away.
just started running.
That was funny,
Man,
man.
that was crazy.
Yo, oh my god. I gotta say this though. Like, Drake Maverick being so involved in 24/7 title is actually pretty funny.
Oh yeah, putting up those wanted signs and stuff like that.
Yeah, just the fact because he's the
But you know what?
205 manager.
But you know what? After R-Truth, I wouldn't mind WWE make Drake Maverick actually the Crash Holly. Because he's so small.
Yo,
that
that
just-
would work.
And you already know as his time as Spud in TNA, when it comes to comedic shit, that
He
guy
got it.
can be gold.
Yeah.
That guy
Yo.
can be so gold.
Yeah, and
So gold.
then they could what's the two guys he had? The big guys. I can't think of their names right now.
Oh, AOP
AOP.
protect him?
AOP. They could be the new APA.
Mhm.
They could be the new
Yeah.
APA film.
Oh
like just
my
do that all over.
gosh, bro.
Yo,
Yeah.
but what if they do? What if they rekindle whatever friendship he has with EC3? And
But they don't want to do that. Vince
Yeah.
doesn't want to do that
Yeah, they
anymore.
don't want to do that.
Yeah, you didn't see that report when Vince
Fucking
they-
Vince, man.
Vince saw them in Vince saw them in a rehearsal and then he squashed it.
He don't like something that he didn't create. Like,
Oh my
if
God.
it's been started somewhere else, he's gonna break that up.
Vince, I want to slap you so bad. Just knock some sense into your old ass.
And at least
crazy,
you'll give
bro.
them something to do if they're like the new the new APA, and then they just work for whoever
Bro.
they need to protect, whoever has a 24.
Well, I think one of them is hurt. That's why you haven't seen the other one.
Or you could just
Yeah.
do one of them. You could just do one of them. He's big enough.
Yeah,
You know,
that's true.
most of the people
But I
going for
think
the
they- I
24/7
think they're
title
coming.
small.
I think they're gonna be coming back soon though.
Yeah, real soon.
Yeah, but you know what? I kind of like the fact that one of them is hurt. So I mean, I like the fact that we don't see the other
Yeah, like I
one.
kind of
They're-
like that content.
Lead them. They're a team,
Mhm.
so lead them as a team. So if one's injured, we don't see the other one. We don't see the team.
Yeah,
like, you know what
that's
I mean?
that's a nice touch of, like, I guess you could say, continuity.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah.
True.
But anyway, guys, that is our SmackDown Live review this week. Tune in tomorrow or later on this week, if we can't do it tomorrow, for 205 NXT and NXT UK.
All right. Peace.
You